beautiful.
Not as pretty as you, hon.
I look like the demented baby of Rick James.
John.
Hello folks, I'm Will Owens, or Bill Owens as they call me, and I represent the William Owens Real Estate Services.
My name is Lisa Collier. If you need your house sold, I can help you.
Hello, I'm Catherine Jane Mills. Let me help you with any of your real estate needs.
Hi, I'm Dale Fields. Looking to increase the price on your house? Give us a call.
Having trouble finding a house at a reasonable price? I'm Jake Matthews. Come visit me, and we'll cut that price in half.
Pete Crawford from the William Owen Realty Service. Whether it's a buyer's market or a seller's market, you can be sure that we'll earn our 7%.
This is my telephone number. You can get in touch with me right here. So if you have any need for selling that special piece of property that you have, come to the William Owens Real Estate Services. And folks, this is the rest of my staff. And I will be with you until the end.
Nobody should leave like this, alone with just your employees as close relatives, and I use the word close very loosely. How can anyone go through life and afford no goodbyes from a loved one? That's how it was with William Owen.
So, you want to get a beer with me at Rick's?
Big day tomorrow. Sorry, dude. Job hunting? In case you missed it, we're fresh out of jobs. I still don't get it.
You guys aren't paying attention.
Whatever.
I don't get it. Why do you need the memory card?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense when you can already listen to your music from the web.
It's rare to see these guys in such an upbeat mood, especially considering our current situation. Our real estate agency, William Owen Real Estate Services, closed the day our owner/founder passed away. That's Jake.
With the memory card, you can upload your own music.
Been married for 2 years now to a wonderful woman. When he saw her, he knew he'd marry her. They were so in love. Unfortunately, this perfect vision of marital bliss is shattered by the reality of having a child. His romantic notion of being happily married is marred by long hours of work. Sex, his only consolation, seems to be more reclusive than when he was single. Lately, his eyes started to wander.
Rock, pop, rap.
What about the playlist you created on the web?
Kate, the little girl lost. She didn't get the attention from the daddy who was a blur for most of her life, busy providing for the family the good things. So she made up for the lack of attention from a father figure by having sex to every guy that happened to give her a compliment.
Beautiful hair.
And if it weren't that she's very careful, and I mean very careful, very, very careful. Too bad. She couldn't be with the one she really wants.
Yeah, if you can listen to your music online, why would you need to upload music to a memory card?
Dale, young and already so full of hate. His is a true tale of jilted love. He came home and found his fiancée in bed with somebody. He could have killed both of them until he realized the other person is, well, very beautiful. Her explanation did not include him being unable to please her physically, but her having a strong urge to please another her physically. It didn't matter. Something died that day. He wished it to be him. But what do you do? He has since shut his heart to any opportunity of love.
A memory card plays your music at a higher quality depending on the file size.
That's Lisa, one hell of a real estate agent. She could sell any house commissioned to her, except one. Rumor has it that one of our houses for sale looks exactly like a dollhouse the daughter she'd lost owned. When her daughter died, her husband left her. At least that's what we know of. She's not exactly the talkative type. Very quiet.
Exactly. Without the memory card, you can't upload music onto your phone. You need one.
How come they don't already come pre-installed on the phone?
I can't even figure out how to put the freaking battery in much.
Are you serious?
All right, I have your undivided attention. As you know, William Owen Realty Services is officially closed.
I just realized. W-O-R-E-S. William Owens Real Estate Services. Our agency's name was spelled like whores. Without the H.
Well, we always have Kate to make up for that.
Gentlemen, please. Actually, Bill's middle name is Howard. Which brings me to my point. As you know, our founder/owner, knowing his impending death, has saw fit to give each and every one of you a little piece of this company, a little piece of our firm's compensation for you.
Yeah, right. If I didn't know any better, Mr. Scrooge left a seat with a piece of coal.
Amen. Compensation, schmompensation. He probably left us the bill for the funeral.
Or garnished our commissions because we were unable to make the quarterly quota.
Gentlemen, please. The man just died. A little respect is in order.
Yeah? If he were here right now, still alive, he'd probably write us up for being absent, even though we died last night.
Get up, you lazy, underperforming house seller. How much did you pay for this plot of land you're buried in? Sucker.
Okay, enough.
Why aren't you at work? You lousy, no good realtor. How dare you call yourself a real estate agent? You couldn't sell a palace if it were free and came with a dumpster.
Enough. Respect people. It's given, not taken.
Oh, yeah, like the old man showed us any when he was alive. And now he's dead. Leaves us out in the cold, knowingly.
All right, enough, Dale. Look, no one forced you to work here. As I see it, this is the only place any of you guys could have gotten a job. Any of you guys pass your realtor's exam the first time? Second? I think you owe Bill a great deal of gratitude.
Pete, of all the things he did to us, it doesn't even compare to the abuse you received.
Look, the man is dead. It's over. I think a little respect is in order after 65 years of life.
Depends on how he lived it.
Depends on how he lived it. This coming from a guy of such caliber.
Hey, wait a minute, that's unfair!
Nothing's fair past your eyes. Nothing's fair past any of your eyes. All you guys think about is your bottom line.
Yeah, and Bill never worried about his bottom line.
You guys benefit from that bottom line.
Why are you always on his side?
Because no one else will be.
I suppose you knew him much better than any of us. You knew him, what, 4, 5 years?
10. I know enough.
Was he in the Peace Corps?
Bill is not as bad as y'all think.
Not as bad. Remember when he freaked out on Lisa because she failed to sell that last house? Yet she had actually made that quarter's quota. She went home crying.
Yeah, and Jake and Dale got a reprimand for taking a lunch break.
He suspended Kate for supposed inappropriate conduct towards a buyer.
Welcome to 810 14th Street. It's a nice 3-bedroom.
Bless you. A cute sneeze.
Kate slept with the buyer. And you and Dale had lunch in a strip club. A strip club. And Lisa, you've got so many issues, I don't even want to begin to get into any of that.
Yeah, well, our faults don't make him a saint.
No, they don't. But it just goes to show that none of you guys really knew the guy.
There was a time when he was young too, around the same age as you guys. He met a nice girl, got married, worked real hard, and bought a house. He was prepared to give her the world. To make her happy was to make him happy. For a man, there's no better place to be than where he was. He is aware that the life he's living is something others could only dream about. It doesn't matter how much one works on fulfilling their dreams of happiness. At any given moment, someone can snap it away from them. In a skewered vision of his dream, a stranger fulfills his, and forever altering the future. The attack is but a moment, but the repercussions will be felt for ages. He was devastated. He was angry. He was sad. The attack left her with an unwanted reminder. But he loves her past superficial reasons. For him, it was easy to forget and move on. But not her. But she succeeded in only complicating the pregnancy, threatening her and her unborn child. She is but a shell of her former self. But he will not give up on her and his dreams of happiness. The happiness he wishes to come and ease bad memories once the baby is born. But on the day she gave birth, happiness is nowhere to be found. She will not be there to see him achieve that happiness, only her child. She asked him to care for the baby as if it was her. He promised. He is heartbroken. Other than the fact that she will have a difficult time counting things from a distance, the child was born healthy. Visually impaired, he knows this child will be a nuisance. The child proved too hard for him to love without her. They were strangers living in the house. She somehow managed to cope with the little or no attention coming from him. As long as he meets her basic needs, he reasons she'll be fine. Time has the ability to heal wounds. He moved to escape the ghost of the past. The first house he sold was his.
I never had a daughter. That's a rumor. A man left me because I couldn't give him a child. I can't have kids. I'm barren. The house was for me. I asked him to give me a fair deal, and he wouldn't. After the divorce, loans just aren't easy, so I stalled selling that particular house.
As I was saying, Bill left us with some compensation.
Doctor says it's bad. 2 to 6 months. Now, what kind of a jackass could predict figures like that? Or have the balls to tell someone that your time is up, Buster?
The second opinion
No.
should.
It doesn't matter. The time for me to retire to the great retirement home in the ground. A fitting tribute to a lousy life. I just have to be sure that everything is in order. Deeds and funeral arrangements and so forth.
What about the company?
Shut the damn thing.
And the employees? So, as I was saying, Bill left a little something for each and every one of you. After his last heart attack, we sat down and had a talk about the future of this company and the company he founded. Well, there's something for each and every one of you. Lisa? 1003 87th Street East. Here's the deed. Take good care of it. Jake, here's 2 all-inclusive, travel expenses paid, tickets to Tahiti. I'm sure your parents wouldn't mind babysitting for you for a couple of weeks. Also, you'll find there's a trust fund set up for your kid once he enters college.
Are you serious? This is unreal.
Kate and Dale, there's nothing for you guys individually. However, there's a joint account set up for the both of you if you choose to marry.
Wait a minute.
This has got to be a joke.
No. Dale, I've seen the way you look at Kate. Trust me, she's not going to leave you for another woman. So, at least give it a try. Kate?
But that's not fair! To Dale!
He's right. I'm sorry, Kate. I've tried my hardest to ignore you, try every day to not acknowledge the fact that the most wonderful woman I know works in the same office.
Dale, that is the best compliment I have ever had.
Oh, for crying out loud. Get a room, you two.
So, the two have secretly been in love with each other all this time. Kate always thought the more good-looking the guy she dates, the more attractive she became. Dale never found her pretty. He found her wonderful and beautiful. On the day Bill called me to talk about the future of the company, I realized what kind of man I'd been working for all these years.
Deeds and funeral arrangements and so forth.
What about the company?
Shut the damn thing.
And the employees?
I don't give a damn what happens to the damn agency after I close it. I built this business up from scratch. two of my ex-wives want all my money. My kids, they all want a piece of the pie. Spoiled brats. Darned ingrates, they get none. I'm donating everything to my business school, Harvard. They know what to do with their money. Which is why I called you. What do you plan to do with your share? You own a fifth of the company. Be wise with your money.
Oh, I will be. You know that house on 87th Street?
Giving my company share to the employees will never make their lives perfect. But it will show them that they are the solution to their own problems.
Daddy, why do you hate me? Daddy, I love you.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Pops up my leg for a while.
Who, your husband?
Even better.
Grandpa!
In the end, it's about responsibility. No one asked you to take care of anyone. Your kids, your wife, your siblings, or other people. It's offered to you. Either accept it or you run away. Responsibility. We're here because someone else is. No one judged you before coming into this world, so why do you feel you have the power? One thing's for sure. Your character is judged once you're gone by those you touched during your life. The result of that judgment will be your legacy. The sum of your life. Atonement is for everyone. This includes atoning for those who are too proud to do so. In the end, one real estate is given to us. The one you will not be able to sell no matter how great of a real estate agent you are. No one should leave this world without a legacy. This one is mine.